Hello and welcome back to Unikron's Gaming, or welcome to Unikron's Gaming. Today I'm going to be speaking about Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and basically how the game didn't really do it for me, even though objectively it's a great game, I know that. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? So, within genres of games, there are times when a game comes along that ticks all the right boxes for you, and the games that you like, but for some unknown reason you just don't vibe fully or gel with that game. Yeah, I think for me it's this particular game. I'm not sure why this game didn't excite me in the way that I wanted it to, or in a way that I thought it should do while I was playing it. Then again, perhaps I do. I don't know. Maybe it's the little things, and those little things add up, and it just wasn't doing it for me. And to be honest, it's probably my own fault. So, first things first, let me talk about what is fantastic about Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Obviously, the graphics, sprite designs, character animations, stage layouts, including the look and feel of them. The UI is excellent, especially the map. I do like that. And another special shout has to go to whoever designed the look of the bosses. Those are great. I mean, as we can see, character animation is spot on. I don't have any arguments with the way the game looks, to be honest. Sprite work is, quite frankly, brilliant. I just love those huge chunky sprites. Parallax scrolling is there. The general designs of the enemies are great. Yes, the two characters that you control, they look good as well. Especially like the alternative costumes. I think those are really cool. Because I mean, you know me, when it comes to ninjas, I just think their face should be hidden. So yeah, I really like that his whole head was hidden in the alternative outfit. So that was really good. And the UI in general, it's nice and clean. The combo system, the UI for that looks great as well. So yeah, it's just, for me, it just looked great. So that wasn't a negative point for me. The audio front, the sound effects are good. The general grunts and groans are great. The stage music is also good, including the menu music and the shop music, which is, because sometimes people forget that overall audio, even like in the menus and start screen stuff, sometimes you just want good music there as well. And this game has it there. It's sort of like exciting. It's like adventurous. So it suits the game. It's just the audio I have no qualms with either. So it's not that. I did notice a few instances where the performance had issues, and bearing in mind I'm playing this on a PlayStation 5 Pro, so this game it's not like it should make any console or any PC struggle, but for whatever reason there was a few performance issues where there was quite a bit of slowdown. It only happened 3 times, but I'm sure with updates they can clean that up. Probably just a bit of messy, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Coding, yeah, just a bit of messy coding. A couple of bugs here and there, which yeah, that could be ironed out. That's not an issue at all. With all that said and done, let's look at it now. So, presentation, I'm absolutely fine with, and the graphics, that's great, no issues there. Audio, no issues there. Performance, there's a few quirks here and there, but that's not a big issue for me. Yeah, I'm going to say it was the fun factor. I think it left me feeling a bit meh or a bit down on it at times. And I think that's where my overall concern was with my lack of enjoyment. I think it was the fun factor. And obviously, I'm just talking about for myself. Everybody else probably loved the game. There was no issues with the fun factor. But for me, I think that's where it was. And it's probably an expectation of what I thought I was going to get from the game compared to what the game gave me. I mean, the game didn't promise me anything, but I think I put expectations of what I thought this game was going to be about or give me, and it wasn't that. And like I said, that's why I think it's my fault, because in reality what the game does give is good, but I think I wanted more, and I expected more, and perhaps I shouldn't do, because from the trailers it didn't offer that, and there wasn't a demo on PlayStation. I know there was on PC, but there wasn't one on PlayStation, so perhaps if I'd have played the demo, my expectations would have been in check, but I just went from what I saw from people's previews and trailers, and I built up something in my head which wasn't what the game was really about. And like I said, that's why I believe it's my fault. Objectively, I believe the game delivered on what it was supposed to do, but subjectively, in my mind, I was expecting more. And I think for that, I probably need to explain or give you my history with Ninja Gaiden games, so that you can see where I'm sort of coming from. My first experience of Ninja Gaiden was from I believe it's around about 89, 1990, yeah. I know I was in secondary school, but we was in the second building because my school was too small, so they moved us to a disused school. But obviously where that disused school was a lot busier, with more video stores, takeaway places, so chip shops, kebab shops, just video stores, and more corner stores, sweet shops, and each one had like between 1 and 4 arcade machines there, and there was just a lot of them. I could take the bus to get there to school, back to school and from home, but instead I just used that money to for credits in arcade machines, and one of them was Ninja Gaiden, which I thought was very cool. So that was my first experience, and I remember playing that. I think it was, some people also know it as Shadow Warriors, but yeah, I just knew it was Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if we had a Japanese version, and that's what we played. Because back then, you just, whatever the vendor had, that's what you played, whether it was Japanese or the European version. So I knew it as Ninja Gaiden, so I'm not too sure where in the world it was called Ninja Gaiden, where it was called Shadow Warriors. But anyway, that's what I played, and I liked the game. But obviously it was nothing like this. It was a scrolling beat 'em up, a brawler basically. That's what the game was. So yeah, so that was my first introduction to the Ninja Gaiden series, and it was a really good game for the time. I don't know if it holds up well now, because I haven't played it literally since I was in school, and that was, that's a long time ago. So yeah, around about 89 to 1990, that's when I was playing Ninja Gaiden in the arcade. From there I moved on to Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 on my PlayStation 3. I never managed to beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 quite a few times. I really did like that. Ninja Gaiden was just Ninja Gaiden Sigma, the first one, just beat me up. I just couldn't complete it. But I did manage to beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 multiple times, and I really, really enjoyed Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 immensely. And then after that, on my PlayStation Vita, I have Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, I believe it's called, which once again I still didn't manage to defeat, and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Plus, I think that's what it's called, which I beat multiple times. He had some performance issues, but yeah. So that's where I land with Ninja Gaiden games. Yeah. From what I've read online, Ragebound is more in line with home console ports of Ninja Gaiden, so not ports but the home versions I should say, which came on the Nintendo Entertainment System, I believe the Master System, there was one on the Game Gear, but I don't know if it's really part of that series. But yeah, so you took a Ninja Gaiden 1 to 3 on the NES, Ninja Gaiden on the Master System, and versions that were on the SNES, which were basically the NES versions but looked more 16-bit. Yeah, I think this is more in line with those, but I never played those games. I don't have a history. So for me, I think one of the reasons why this game didn't gel so much, because I was more thinking Ninja Gaiden Sigma with Ryu Hayabusa. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So I was hoping for more weapons, not just a sword. And I didn't get that. And or perhaps I was just expecting more weapons. And you know, like I wanted a bow, I wanted a staff, the Wolverine type claws, a spear, you know, just obviously, and I've got shurikens there. But yeah, I think I was expecting stuff like that, and because you don't, and to, you know, to upgrade those weapons as well, that also left me wanting. I wanted to be able to use Ryu because he's in here. It seems like he's got a whole moveset and his attacks, but he's not here. I thought, okay, maybe I have to beat the game, but beating the game just gives you alternate outfits. I wanted extra characters. The girl from the game, you can't just pick her and go through the game, it looks like. So yeah, that was another sour point for me. I just wanted that. I wanted elementals. When I say that, I mean for the weapons. You know, fire, ice, poison, stuff that can do damage over time from the store or something like that. But it just wasn't none of that. You can't even upgrade the guy's sword. Yeah, so it's just those things that I wish this game had and it didn't, and I think that's why I'm left feeling the way that I'm feeling. If Ragebound had all the things I've just listed there, then it would have been, for me, the game I was looking for, that I hoped it would have been. But it doesn't, and it's more of a narrower experience where I wanted a broader experience. It can still come with updates, but as of we're in August 2025, it's not. This is what the game is. I can only judge the game on what's presented in front of me, and what's here works. It works well, but it's not really for me. I mean, I don't think I'm going to come back to the game. I think I've seen all that there is to it. There's nothing that makes me say, oh, one more go. It's not that type of game for me. So yeah, I'm a little bit let down, but like I said, it's not the game's fault. It's more me, my expectations. You know what they say about assumptions. I just shouldn't have assumed what I thought I was going to get. So yeah. Alrighty then. So to close out and summarize this video, it's not Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a objectively great 2D action game. I wanted something a bit broader in scope, perhaps because I'm more familiar with the Sigma series and I was basing it off of that, so I wanted a 2D Sigma-like experience, which this is not. This is more of the traditional NES type games. Yeah, so that's it really. Anyway, I hope you all are well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I shall see you in my next video. Peace out.